we're a healthcare focused fund. That's all we do. Even within healthcare, we're pretty focused on consumer centricity. So we only invest in products and services where the end user is the consumer or the member. So we don't do anything back office. We tend to do enterprise selling solutions, but B2B to C in terms of motion. I think I definitely echo what others have said before me today. I think a lot of it is just women personally experiencing so many of the unmet needs within our healthcare system and together standing up and saying, hey, we need better solutions for all of these different conditions. And there's a lot of power in that kind of consumer driven um, outlook on the gaps in care right now. But I think also investors are waking up and realizing that obviously there are a lot of women that live in this country, and there's a huge market opportunity to kind of solve a lot of these needs. I think for us, we think about women's health as a very large opportunity for us to dig into. And obviously, there's still a lot of need in kind of the reproductive women's health space. I have a almost 3-year-old son now. So after going through the whole pregnancy, postpartum experience, there's definitely a lot of unmet needs there. And I was a commercial member. So there's a ton there. I know there's a lot that's being invested in there, but there's still so much more that we can do. So I would say we are predominantly Series A investors. And I
Yep.
think at that stage, what we're looking for is really signals of product market fit. So what's really compelling to us is when companies come to us with third-party validated data on clinical outcomes and impact on total cost of care, one or both of those things. I think one thing that sometimes we feel badly about, and we'll coach founders on this sometimes, is we will get projections that are perhaps a little bit conservative. And it's also a turnoff for us if the projections are so aggressive that they're not backed by evidence, right? Like if you're saying, hey, currently we engage 5% of the population, and all of a sudden you're telling me that in 12 months you're going to engage 50%, that's not really believable.